We're here to experience life, to learn to shift out of victim mentality and that whole why is this happening to me into that mindset of what is this trying to teach me. And often I just feel like it's the expectation of how something is supposed to come into your life that becomes the very same obstacle of why it's not there. We are getting everything that we ask for. It is the expectation of how it comes in that's the problem. I mean, think about it. People ask for strength, so what? The universe gives you situations to be strong, to be courageous. These are trying situations. But we asked for strength, right? We ask for healing. And oftentimes, I know in my space, I often hear people say, I don't know where to start, right? So then the universe counters again, right? All the pain, all the trauma, all the shadows, they're brought to the surface with a big ass spotlight shown on them. So what? So we knew where to start. We're given the awareness, which is the very thing that we asked for. And what is the first step in healing and growth? It's awareness. I hear people talk about their soul families and wanting to find their tribe, right? And then here comes the universe again, right? Delivers. It brings us the people who will help us continue to grow. But sometimes that means that they're going to tell us what we need to hear and not what we want to hear. They're the people who call us out on our bullshit, right? They see our worth sometimes even when we don't. But then we find ourselves triggered because they're forcing us to grow. They're forcing us, not forcing us, because nobody can force us, right? But they're putting us, or we're feeling uncomfortable. I shouldn't say putting, because nobody puts us or makes us do anything. This is all about, this is an us standpoint, an individual standpoint. But when people come into our lives to make us grow, to make us be better, it's going to challenge us. Challenges are uncomfortable. Soul family comes, right? They come to carry their torch alongside ours. But soul family doesn't fuel destructive behavior or illusions. And it's one of those, like, be careful who you shit on, because the universe brought you who you needed, right? Maybe you just couldn't appreciate that in the moment. People ask for abundance. And what do we get? We get opportunity after opportunity every day to show gratitude in our present moment, because it's all about being in the present. But so often it isn't enough. It didn't show up the way we thought. The expectation we held for it, it just wasn't there, right? So rather than pausing and changing our own perspectives, I hear so many people shifting and saying, oh, I'm just waiting on my abundance, or it's coming. You create your abundance through the gratitude that you show for what you have in your life at this very present moment. People ask for clarity. And the thing with clarity is crystal clear. It just is. And when you have it, you see everything. That includes your own bullshit. What do you do with it? When you think that you're powerless in your life, that's when we step into that victim mentality, right? And more often than not, the only person we're fighting is truly ourselves. We are too attached to the idea of how something is supposed to be that we cling to that expectation rather than letting it go. So I challenge you to seriously take a real raw inventory of your life. What have you asked for? And how has it shown up? Do you shoot the messenger when it doesn't show up the way that you thought it would? Are you still waiting for something to come in, or, someone to come riding in on a white horse to save the day? You are the hero in your own story, because you are the creator of your own story. No one else is going to change things in your life. No one else is going to usher it in. Everything is about bringing awareness. And it is letting go or surrendering to the idea of the expectation of how it has to look. Just remember that.